Ready for the shoot here today, or?
Well, kind of had an emergency.
So you're leaving?
Yes, I have to go.
Okay.
But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I've got two guys.
I can't do it by myself.
Two guys coming in to replace me right now, and it'll be perfect. Okay? Hey, Jeff.
I remember waking up and just how cold it was.
Yeah, we know, because you wouldn't shut up about it.
Roy, that's Mr. Director to you.
Director? You're not even remotely qualified to be a director, and your camera guy only has one good eye.
Hey, he can get it half right. Yeah.
I'm firing at him.
"10 years in, and time and people change. But Jesus always stays the same. No matter what the world tells us, the most important things will always be our faith and our family." Hunting is how we share the gospel and bring the lost toward Christ. And all of this starts right at home. So join us as we take the light into the darkness.
Rolling. Okay, Brad, action.
One of my favorite hunts that we do every year is we host the guys from Thorn Broadheads. They come out to Western Oklahoma and deer hunt with us. We test out some broadheads. It's always a great time. And this year, our buddy John from Lancehead Crossbows is also going to be flying in from California and joining us. And there's no doubt this is going to be a super fun week.
Cut. That's cut. Yeah, baby.
I don't know if I can do this. A couple weeks before the guys from Thorn Broadhead show up, staffers Justin James and Trenton Gaines, who live just across the state line into Texas, about 30 miles from where we hunt, they're actually going to be climbing up into a stand. It's early season, and they're going to hope they get lucky.
It's October the 20th. I'm back here in a set that Justin killed a big 9-pointer we called Bubba a couple of years ago. We've been battling 90 and 100 degree weather since the season opened up. Trail cam pictures are pretty slow right here this year so far. Maybe something special stepped in here and I don't know, we'll just sit back and see what happens. We might be able to let the air out of one this evening.
Well, Trenton and Justin really aren't that excited. I mean, it's super hot, it's windy. As a matter of fact, they don't even have a big buck on camera, but they know they can't kill one sitting on the couch.
Still rolling?
Still rolling.
Can I get it just one more time with just a little feeling?
No. Well, despite having horrible conditions, Trenton's got a buck coming straight in, literally walking underneath the stand, and it's a deer they've never seen before. This segment is brought to you by Vortex Optics, backed by the unconditional, unlimited lifetime warranty. To learn more, visit vortexoptics.com. And by these fine sponsors.
We believe this dinosaur was killed by a puncture wound.
Puncture wound.
A puncture wound.
You're not a weekend warrior. It's in your blood. And we know your property must reach its maximum potential. Not all seeds are created equal, and we create only the best. When it matters most, be spot on.
This segment has been brought to you by PSC Archery, bows engineered for the professional bow hunter. To learn more, visit pscarchery.com. And by these fine sponsors. Trenton smoked this buck with a Thorn OG. It's always awesome to watch him drop.
That may not be the biggest buck I've ever killed with a bow and arrow, but I bet it's the oldest buck I've ever killed with a bow and arrow. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that.
He was literally like right here.
Yeah. There's your tree stands. He was... Right there he is, guys. He's definitely not the biggest whitetail deer I've ever killed. But man, he is old. He's old gray-headed. I was fortunate enough to be able to harvest him.
Hopping back into Oklahoma with our Hunt with the Thorn guys, we're seeing quite a few deer, and we're seeing some pretty good bucks too, and we know eventually one of them's gonna slip up and somebody's gonna get a shot, and we're doing whatever it takes to get these guys on some deer.
I don't know if I really like this line. Who wrote this script anyway?
Wow, this is really awkward.
Yeah, taking these chances. They wouldn't give me the answers, so I gotta go out and get it. I'ma hold them all for ransom. This how I planned it. Did it right here where I'm standing. Came from the made beautifully. You can never find two of me. Look how I'm shining. Cold turn into diamonds. I need a moment of silence.
Jumping back across the state line into Texas, Trenton Gaines has got the invite to bring his son Anderson out onto a family friend's ranch. This ranch is big and it's got some really great deer on it. And these guys weren't about to turn it down.
Cut.
Cut.
Okay, give me one more. Just one more from the top.
Roy, I'm not doing take 17.
We bumped about 20 deer coming in here. A good buddy of ours. He's got a ranch out here east of Wheeler. Had a couple of good call bucks. He wants Anderson to try to get a shot at one. So we got out here and got the old Lancehead set up. We're going to try to get one of these management deer out of here for this buddy of ours. So hopefully, I think we've got all of our marbles put together now. Maybe. We're going to get tucked in here in this ground blind and try to stay quiet and see what happens here after a while.
Trenton's got the Lancehead set up and he's got Anderson set up behind it. And in no time, they've already got deer coming into the feeder.
Always on the grind till the sun come on us. They can never control us. Running for the prize, raise high for the toast. This is our moment. Always on the grind till the sun come on us. They can never control us. Running for the prize, raise high for the toast. This is our moment. 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 Always on the grind till the sun come on us. They can never control us. Running for the prize, raise high for the toast. This This is our moment. This is our moment. This is our moment. This is our moment. This is our moment.
You smoked the big 9-pointer. Look at JJ. What just happened?
You shot deer.
Holy cow, dude, that was a giant.
Yes. Thank you so much, Brenton.
We just killed a big old 9-pointer.
Anderson drilled this buck. He made a great shot with that Thorn rift, but the deer gets across onto the neighbor, so they have to back out, get permission before they can go back in, and hopefully find Anderson's buck. This segment is brought to you by Reveal Cellular Cameras and the all-new Reveal X, the ultimate remote scouting tool. To learn more, visit revealcellcam.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Check out the Final Descent Outdoors podcast where Brad and Adam talk about faith, family, and hunting. Find the FDO podcast on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or Spotify.
This segment is brought to you by Habit Outdoors. Support the ministry by using promo code FDO15 at checkout for 15% off your entire Habit order. To learn more, visit habitoutdoors.com. And by Lancehead Crossbows. Support our ministry by using promo code FinalDescent10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. To learn more, visit lancehead.com.
Visit FinalDescentOutdoors.com for exclusive apparel helping you show your love for faith, family, and hunting. New items are added to the store often, such as t-shirts, hats, hoodies, tumblers, and much more. Purchase your FDO swag today at FinalDescentOutdoors.com.
We here at Final Descent Outdoors are all about deer management, and we want our deer herd to have the absolute best, and that's why we use Build the Bone minerals. Build the Bone is made up of 100% natural vitamins and minerals that your deer herd needs. Build a Bone has the nutrients to help maximize antler growth, but it also is going to maximize your deer herd's overall health. Build the Bone is going to also help grow and hold mature bucks on your property. So if you want your deer herd to be overall healthier, your bucks to grow bigger racks, then you need to check out Build the Bone. So to become a dealer or to learn more, check them out at buildthebone.com. This segment is brought to you by HHA Sports, the leader in single pin technology, made in America with a lifetime warranty. For more info, visit hhasports.com. And by Fort Scott Munitions, with tumble-on impact technology. Support the ministry by using promo code FDO10 at checkout. Order yours at fortscottmunitions.com. And by these fine sponsors.
6:45 on a beautiful Sunday morning. No, we didn't sleep a wink last night. Hopefully we can get on this blood trail and find this deer this morning. But we got a little 5-year-old that's ready to get his hands on his first buck.
Dude, what is it? Good girl.
Thank you.
Look at that deer.
Unfortunately, predators got to Anderson's buck before he did, but congratulations nonetheless, buddy. That Thorn rift and Lancehead, they got it done. All right, script here. So back in Oklahoma, we're with our dearest friend, Roy. I would never say that.
I made some improvements, okay? Just read the script, Brad. Just read the script. Action!
Back in Oklahoma, we're with our dearest friend, Roy, and he's been closing in on a couple nice bucks. And he's sitting on the ground, and he knows eventually one of them's gonna slip up and give him a chance to take a shot.
Cut. Cut.
So tonight we're back here in our little hidey hole. We've got a north wind tonight. It's perfectly in our face, so we couldn't be better off. Let's get it done.
Adam and Roy are dialed in, and this buck, well, he's in trouble.
I don't believe it. I mean, how many minutes of shooting light did we have? A minute? Maybe one.
He's laying right there. He's laying right there. I can't go get him. We are good to go. We are allowed to go pick him up. Yeah, but it went clear
All the way up.
Hey, there he is. He is a keeper. I will take it every time.
Last night of my hunt, we hunted that same spot for 3 nights. I'm excited, love it. I can't wait to come back next year.
This segment's brought to you by Big Frig, makers of customizable coolers, tumblers, growlers, and dry boxes. Use promo code FDO10 at checkout at bigfrig.com. And by these fine sponsors.
Now it's time for the Real Avid Tech Tip of the Week.
We're so excited to be partnered with an incredible company like PSC Archery. PSC has been a leader in engineering compound bows for both hunters and target shooters for decades. But they just don't make compounds, they also make bows for bow fishing, they make crossbows, and so much more. And PSC makes a bow for every shooter's budget. And I can't say enough about how incredible the Evo EVL bows from PSC shoot. If you haven't gone out and taken the time to shoot a PSE, well, you need to make that happen. So to learn more about all the bows and all the other things that PSC Archery makes, check them out at pscarchery.com.
Confidence is key, and when bow hunting, confidence can be defined by one word: accuracy. Introducing the Thorn Expandable Broadhead. Its patented hidden blade technology guarantees field point accuracy, and the patented rip tip grabs at hide and flesh, ensuring deployment and beginning the process of devastation. Its stainless steel blades render up to a massive 2.2-inch cut. For confidence and accuracy, there is only one choice: Thorn Broadheads, the world's most accurate broadhead.
We here at Final Descent Outdoors proudly use Buck Blitz, and here's why. Buck Blitz is more than just another attractant. It's actually made up of 18% protein, which provides the nutrients that our deer need throughout the entire year. And there's no accident that some of the biggest bucks that have been killed in Oklahoma were killed using Buck Blitz on that property. Buck Blitz comes in a 40-pound bag, and it equals out to about $1.60 a pound. To learn more, to become a dealer, or to order yours, go to buckblitz.com. This segment's brought to you by Woodhaven Custom Calls. Support our ministry by using promo code FINALDESCENT10 at checkout. Place your order at woodhavencustomcalls.com. And by these fine sponsors.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. It's not a wrap. We're not done. We just ended your hunt. Roy. Scott.
Yeah, Brad?
Could you hit record on the camera for me?
Yeah?
Thanks, bud.
Rolling?
Roy's on the board in Oklahoma with a great buck. Now it's Andy's turn, and tonight we're headed to the honey hole.
Me and Andy, we're back in the saddle together. There's a spot on food plot. We carried in a bucket of corn, poured it out, some buck blitz. Fingers crossed. They'll come in here.
We got a ton of deer in front of us, and Andy has this buck that's come in, and he says, you know what, I think I want to take him. So this buck, he's fixing to get poked with a thorn.
Crossbows. Just kidding.
Did it right here while I'm standing. Came from the mud, they counted us out. Now we standing on the planet. They don't know just what to do with me. Promise this is nothing new to me. If you came in here to ruin me, hope you writing out a eulogy. I was tailor-made beautifully. You can never find two of me. Look how I'm shining.
All right, guys, here's the result of our hunt tonight. Me and Andy climbed in what we call the honey hole on a spot-on food plot.
Yeah, buddy, that GI did the number on him. And I'll tell you what, these Lancehead crossbows, I actually shooting small diameter arrow shafts out of this crossbow at 350 feet a second. It's just a blessing to come out here and hang out. And yeah, harvesting deer is part of it, but the fellowship that we have.
And we eat good.
We eat great.
This is one of my absolute favorite hunts that we do every year, and I ain't even the one hunting. We just have a great time hanging out with our buddies, chasing whitetail. It's a blast. Matter of fact, maybe my most favorite part of this entire trip was when we almost lost our buddy John from Lancehead Crossbows in the Oklahoma woods.
Yeah, this light was flying something fierce. It was like a Klan rally back here. You guys were like having some satanic cult. I'm like, I must have walked up on some hillbillies.
John, you're welcome back into Oklahoma anytime.
He said, he's like, you got a pretty mouth. I'm like, what? I gotta go back this way to earn my grip.
I love our relationship with our buddies from Thorn. It's so far beyond just being a business relationship. They're actually brothers in Christ. 1 Corinthians 15:33 tells us, do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals. Who we surround ourselves with affects who we become. If you want to be a better man, you need to hang out with better men. You want to be a better Christian? Well, then you need to hang out with better Christians. If you want to be all that God called you to be, then you're going to have to surround yourself with those who are going to push you and direct you towards that path. You want to break bad habits or get away from sin? You're going to have to step away from those that tempt you to do those sins and to do those bad habits. Today, maybe that means for you, you're going to have to remove some people from your life that are corrupting your character, who are not making you a better person. Maybe you need to change some habits, some things that you're doing, some places that you're going, so that you can be all that God's called you to be. So today I asked you, what has to happen in your life for you to be all that God's called you to be? So today, if we can be praying for you and encouraging, maybe as you have to make some really difficult decisions about removing some things from your life and rearranging some things for you to be all that God's called you to be. If we can be praying for you and encouraging you in any way, go to our website. You can send us an email. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even on TikTok. We want to help you be all that God's called you to be. Thanks so much for watching this week's episode. And hey man, the camera's tilting there. Scott, keep it up, buddy. Scott, stay. Whatever. Yeah. Thanks for watching this week's episode. We'll see you next week. Scott! 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 Bailey's Outdoor Shop is the official taxidermist of Final Descent Outdoors. Closed captioning brought to you by Real Avid.
Strut your stuff!